Counsel, if I may clarify, if you have a verified violation of the conditions, you can bring that matter back for suspension or revocation of the conditional use permit. But you have to be very careful to say that it violated the conditions and be able to prove it. In the Al Farouk case, violation or on-street parking would trigger proof of parking measures. And we didn't even have enough evidence there to say that the proof of parking, that they had to construct additional parking. And I think most of the neighborhood opposition was due to the intensity of the use. It wasn't really based upon the parking in and of itself. But as a city, you have to make a decision. Are churches compatible with residential neighborhoods? Most cities will say yes, they are. In this case, they're having a condition that restricts the hours of operation of real life. Say yes, they are. In this case, they're having a condition that restricts the hours of operation of real life church so that you don't have much of an overlap, and it's trying to minimize that overlap. But currently, they're legal in R1 use in residential districts. They are allowed as conditional uses, and it appears the application may meet the criteria. It might be appropriate to continue this to see if there's real evidence that it is going to be injurious to the neighborhood. Right now, I see some honest questions about that, but is there a basis for it? You have to be careful when you're dealing with religious uses. If this were an athletic organization asking to use this as a place of assembly on the same terms and conditions, ask yourselves, would you have the same concerns? And if you would not, then why is that? And we need to articulate that. So you may want to continue this, or I think the applicant or somebody was standing on behalf of the applicant to address the council.
Which, I saw someone come forth and maybe they'll do it, but I think there's more questions that need to be bantered about here before we